subscribe. Don't cost you anything, not even a nickel or a dime. Shout out to Alex for always keeping me updated. Click the link in the description. Happy Thursday for y'all. Tonight, we go against the New York Knicks. But y'all wanted me to talk about the NBA 2024 NBA draft. This is two power forward prospects that are not getting a lot of attention that need to. Number one is Trevon Brazile. He is a junior on draft night. I think he'll be 22 years old. He's a junior, played at Arkansas. He was a transfer from Missouri, 6'10", 220 pounds. Power forward who can shoot threes, averages 11 points, 8 rebounds a game, shooting 44% from the field and 40% from three, 2 blocks a game. Really, a guy who can score, a guy who's able to block shots, a modern day power forward who can hit threes and block shots, who will be well next to Jalen Duren, another guy who's really talented, in my opinion. Can be a streaky shooter, can be a too bit of passive sometimes. Is that's gonna have to bump up, but it's a guy who's got a lot of talent, and his draft lanes his second round to undrafted. If you can get him in a late second round or undrafted, you will get a steal. If I was Troy Weaver, this is the guys that I would be looking at that nobody's really talking about. Trevon Brazile is one of the reasons why they just beat Duke last night. You know what I'm saying? Knock down threes, tall and lanky, will block your shots, really fierce. He had a knee injury last year, but it looks like he recovered good. But this is what I'm talking about, power forwards. When we talking about modern day power forwards, somebody like a Trevon Brazile is definitely who the Pistons need to be scouting, watching, looking out for, especially somebody you can get in the second round or the undrafted market. If you get him on the undrafted market, at the bare minimum, he's going to be somebody who can come off your bench and can provide relief for Duran when he's out. He's going to be able to shoot threes next to K. He's going to be able to space the floor, and he's going to be able to get down with the bigs and block shots and guard wings or try to guard wings. So these is who we should be targeting. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard. Another guy that nobody's talking about, 5-star recruit. He played in the OT last year, but signed with the G League Ignite. Is Tyler Smith out of Houston, Texas. Some sites said he's 6'9". He's anywhere from 6'9" to 6'11". A lefty power forward who can do it all, averaging 15 points, 6 rebounds a game, 1 block. But guess what? He's shooting 55% from the field and 50% from three on 3.9 attempts. This dude, Tyler Smith, is the real deal. Who was watching the interview, he monitors his game after people call him, say he's like Chris Bosh, but he really models his game after Kevin Durant. I can see that. The dude is absolutely nice. The G League Ignite second scorer that nobody's talking about. They talking about he's a mid first round to early second round pick. If the Pistons can get Tyler Johnson in between, he's gonna be an absolute steal. He's an adequate athlete, decent shot blocker, um, a decent playmaker. He's a guy who's got stretch big potential. He's a streaky shooter. Um, who not an elite ball handler. That's some things that he's gonna work on. But if in the right system, right coaching next to K, somebody who can able to shoot, and he ain't got to be the decent athlete, but he is more of a live threat. Somebody who can shoot and block shots next to Duran. That's all we really need, bro. But these are two guys who are modern day power forwards that Troy Weaver must watch, man. I am a guy. It's not hard to tell talent. These two guys are talented. we need to double up on some power forwards, or we need to double up on some shooting wings. If it was me, I'd draft a guy like I draft a guy like I draft a guy like Tyler Smith, and then I'll try to go after who's the best shooter in this draft class right now, whoever it is. I don't care if we go with the French dude, Zachary Richey, whatever his name is. I like Tyler, what's his name? Tucker DeVries out of I think it's I think he might be at Creighton or something. Tucker DeVries is a guy that I would be looking after personally. I would draft something like that, a shooting wing and a modern day power forward who can do a little bit of everything, man. But the shooting wings needs to be able also to play solid defense. Another guy that could be like that, his name is Dalton Connect, um, from Tennessee. He is a guy who's super duper nasty, athlete, can shoot it, 6'6", players solid defense. He's a guy who can be, a true scorer who can be, what I'm saying, like that. I would do somebody like that with a Tyler Smith or a Trayvon Brazile. That's how I would attack this 2024 NBA draft. They say it's weak. I don't think it's weak as you think. I think this draft class has more depth and has more upper classmen that could be better. You know what I'm saying? That might be better than the last past years of this draft class. What I hate, what I hate about people who evaluate draft classes, the consensus is that older people, older players don't get scouted as good, and they just kind of think like they are who they are, but they come into the NBA ready to produce. Um, the Pistons need to start targeting, what I'm saying, guys who fall in between the 25th and the 30th pick of the first round. You know what I'm saying? Guys who spent 2 or 3 or 4 years in college who's ready to produce for a role. You know what I mean? So Tyler Tyler is coming off the bench. Trevon Brazile is starting, but they could do either or. Both of the guys will be phenomenal. But this is what I'm talking about with modern day forwards. Y'all can go look at their highlights. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. These are guys that the Pistons should absolutely, what I'm saying, go after and look at. So you guys let me know what you think. It's your boy Piston Mike. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't cost you anything, not even nickel or dime. Shout out to Alex for always keeping me updated. I'm out, man. Peace.